Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 3, gang, y'all, let's get it, y'all. Part 3, gang, y'all, let's get it. Like, shut, subscribe, y'all, let's get it. Let's go. Bro was like, what the? Man, wait, you sure? I was like, yo. And BB was like, BB spotted that nigga. BB spotted him. BB said, just was like a quiet stare. He was like, hey, Pops. B was like, I promise you, B walked to the door like this. What's up, son? It was like, what's going on, man? Lady was like, y'all going to child or what? Because I'm about to close this door. I'm like, I'm going. I left them to have a heart to heart. I left out the building and made the left. As I'm walking, I hear somebody say, oh, Weezy, hold on, man. I look back, it's Victor. He caught back up to me. He was like, yo, man. He was like, man, you trying to tell me my pop's a boy, man? I was like, yo, bro, listen. I said, man, when I found out, it was crazy. How you find out? How you know it was him? I said, because, bro, when they moved me over here, I said, I was trying to get on the basketball team. I said, I never had one conversation with that man until that day. I said, man, I was trying to get on the basketball team. They told me I had to holler at him. I said, when I went to holler at him, he asked me how long I was on Sussex 2. And then he asked me, did I know you, bro? And I was like, yeah, I was just in the block with him. He was like, you was his stepson. He was like, man, how that happened? I was like, man, I don't know, bro. He was like, he messed with somebody in there. I said, man, he's in a cell with a little short old head dude from Richmond, man. He was like, man, my mama might know you ain't know this. I said, you gonna tell your mom? He said, yeah, I'm gonna tell her. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her, man. He was like, man, this man all the way gay Weezy. I'm like, he was like, man, this man all the way shake, wild, and rolling. I was like, bro, that joke crazy, man. He was like, man, shh. He had to stop for a second. He put his hand on his hips. He was like, man, for real, Weezy, man? I was like, man, come on, bro. I was like, yeah, bro. I said, yeah, man. He was like, that joke crazy. I said, bro, what was he just saying to you just now? What was that conversation about? He was like, man, he just told me, like, he want to speak to me, you know what I mean? We can have a real conversation about what's going on, and you know what I mean? Like, he owe me that, you know, like, he say he's still, like, he said I'm still like his real son, and like, he just want to be honest with me up front about everything and all of that. I'm like, bro, that's crazy, man. He was like, man, I'm gonna hear him out, though. Man, because I'm just like, man. So we in the line now waiting to go to the child hall. So you know what I mean? So we standing right there. He was like, man, I'm gonna hear him out, man, because like, I can't even figure out like how this even happened. He was like, man, listen, man. He said, man, that man used to cheat on my mama left and right back in the day, man. He said that man had so many women, it was crazy. I'm like, so I'm trying to think, where did it go wrong at either? You know what I mean? Where did it go wrong at too? I'm like, where did it go wrong? I didn't say that though. I'm just listening to bro. He like, man, listen, I used to be in the car with him, man. He used to let me ride with him because he knew I'd never snitch. He used to be going to see women all the time, Weezy. I'm like, so what he locked up for? He was like, he got a malicious wounded. I'm like, man, that's crazy. I said, so he might have got like that when he went to the jail. Y'all sit in jail then. He was like, man, we went to see him in the city jail. He ain't had them eyebrows like that. I'm like, well, I don't know, bro. Maybe when he got to receiving. You know what I mean? He got to receiving, then he started receiving, bro. He was like, man, come on, Weezy, man. That ain't funny, man. I was like, bro, listen, I'm just trying to lighten the mood, bro. He said, man, come on, man. They ain't joking like that. It's like my pop. I was like, bro, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it, man. You know what I mean? But at the same time, though, bro, like, this is what the situation is, though. He was like, man, that joint just blew me, Weezy, man. Like, man, we in the line, bro. Posture's just like, you know what I mean? It's all the way down. You know what I mean? They got that little hamburger joint over there. We go over there. Lawrenceville used to have the little 2 mini hamburger patties. They were like this big, like a little baby, like the little joints you can get at restaurants, the little, you know what I mean, before your real food come out, the little small joints. So they used to have them joints. I used to buy them joints, but I didn't buy one that time, you know what I mean? But they used to come with bread. It didn't come with hamburger buns. So we sit down. He was like, you want this, Weezy? I'm like, you don't want it? He was like, nah. Just gave me the joint. I'm like, shh. I sat there and crushed all 4 of them hamburgers, y'all. So boom. Like a real fat boy, man. Like I was hearing them vent. I was listening to them. I felt this pain, but I still needed to eat them burgers, man, because I brought a mayonnaise with me, man, and a squeezed cheese game. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely trying to eat good, man. Like, bro, I feel his pain though. Like, bro, going through a whole lot, man. This is something different to go through right here, man. Just imagine going through that, man. You come to prison and you see this is when it's real pop. So it wasn't a crazy thing, but this dude raised him though. This is a guy that raised him, man. Just imagine seeing that. That is a tragic thing to witness. That is something tragic to witness, man. So after we ate, we walked back to the joint. He ain't even saying nothing. He was like, man, I'm gonna holler at you, man. He was like, you coming outside tonight? I'm like, yeah, I'll be outside, bro. You know what I mean? So I ended up coming outside that night. We had night rec. So when they call rec, I come out. I see BB, he dressed for rec. He got on a long white t-shirt. That jump like a 5X. That's my word. That jump super long. That jump come down like a dress game. That jump was super long. He had on some sweats that was super dumb tight with like some brand new Nikes on. You know what I mean? So he dressed for rec. So he come out. You know what I mean? We go out in the yard. So when we go out in the yard, I seen bro wait for me. So we all in the same yard. So he waited. I was like, yeah, bro. So as we talk, he was like, man, I'm gonna get back with you though before we go back in the pod. He was like, I'm gonna get back with you before they let Rat back though, man. I'm gonna go holler at him though right quick. So I'm like, all right. So I look, him and BB just started walking laps. You know what I mean? They just start walking laps like, you know what I mean? They walking laps. I'm just like, you know, maybe they catching up. You know, maybe they having conversations about how this happened. Or maybe he's asking about how's his mom doing, which he don't have the right since he's a shake, rattler, and roller. But who knows what they're talking about? They're having a major conversation like 4 laps in. You know what I mean? So they finally stopped. They posted up kind of like not too far when you come into the yard. They like right there on the side fence. They right there talking. So they having a conversation. And the whole time they having a conversation, like the old dude, I didn't even know that his dude that came out. You know what I mean? So I guess he was already telling his dude about who Victor was. You know what I mean? But like, you know, to see his boy talking to another dude, I didn't think the old head was gonna get jealous or nothing like that. But like, I guess he was like, yo, that was too much talking. That's what I'm thinking. So as they was talking, you just hear the old dude from afar. He was way over there, like we can go talk to the other side of the yard. He was way over there on that side. He was like, hey, BB, man, come on, man. Come on, man. Dad, man, come over here, Shaw. BB was like, BB shot over there. BB went over there. I mean, BB went over there where he was at, so that's when bro walked back where I was at. I was like, what's up, man? Everything good? So y'all done caught up, man? He was like, man, go ahead. I said, no, I'm being honest, y'all was talking for like almost 30 minutes. He was like, yeah, man, like, he was like, it's crazy though, man. He was like, man, he basically just told me that, you know what I mean, that, it got brought out of him, man, when he was in the jail. I said, I told you, bro. He said, man, basically, man, he just told me that, like the way he is got brought out on why he was in receiving. I said, bro, I told you he started receiving, bro. He was like, man, but I'm saying though, like, you know what I mean? He was like, man, he don't care. He said, he told me I don't care if I tell my mama. He was like, because his family knew. You know what I mean? He was like, this is how he gonna come home. He was like, he ain't got nothing but 2 years left. So I'm like, for real, man? He was like, yeah. He was like, man, for real though, like, man, just talking to him though, man, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, Weezy, man. I'm looking past them eyebrows, man. I said, bro, it's hard to look past them eyebrows, bro. He was like, I know, man, because they so drawn on perfectly, man. He was like, but, like he's still like my pops, though, Weezy, man. I was like, man. I said, bro, listen, I don't know what you're going to do. It's your call, though, bro. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I said, what would I have done? He said, what would you do? I said, bro, what would I would do? He said, yeah. I said, man, shh, bro, listen, like, I don't mess with Shake, Wilder, and Rollers, bro. I said, it's a good thing he your step pops, not your real pops. He was like, but yeah, he raised me, though, Weezy. I'm like, bro, listen, it's your life. It's your life. He said, yeah, man. He said, he can get me moved over there on Thursday. This was on Tuesday. I'm like, he can get you moved in our pod? He was like, yeah. He said, he'll find a dude that'll swap out. I was like, so you want to come over here? He was like, man, you over there, like, you know what I mean? I might as well, bro. I don't know nobody over there in 62 pod for real, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, I mean, I'm letting you know now, bro. I said, bro, where I'm at, bro, that's San Francisco, bro. He was like, what? I said, bro, it's San Francisco, bro. That junk crazy over there, bro. I said, like 5 of them over there, bro. He was like, count BB. I said, man, that makes 6. He was like, man, still though, why did I get out this pod though, Weezy, man? You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, do you? You know what I mean? I was like, man, I'll be over there chilling. I said, I don't come out as much. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I'm part of the guys who don't shake, rattle, and roll over there. We be staying out of the way. So he was like, man, I'm gonna come over there. I was like, all right, bro, do you? So I kicked him with him for a little bit more. We went back in our pod, man. But like, just hearing that BB want him to move over there, like, you know, like for what? Like, what you still trying to be a father figure? That's out the window, man. You can be a mother figure, like you can't be a father figure no more, y'all. So boom, you in that cell receiving like a maniac, bro. Listen, nah, bro. You can't be no father figure no more, man. That's over with, man. So I ain't, I'm not getting in his business, but that's just what it is, man. 2 days later, man, I look up, they moving bro over in our pod. They put bro downstairs, like in the cell, the second cell to the right side by that brick wall I be telling y'all about. He moving on that side of the tier. So he come in, he happy about that. He in the cell with a cool dude that don't shake, rattle, and roll. You know what I mean? His roommate wanted to get the 62 pod, so it was perfect. So they swapped. And he over in our joint now. So now he over in our joint. It's like when he first moved over there, like I was trying to watch to see how he was gonna carry it, because like what I didn't see him do, what he used to love to do, y'all, was play basketball. So I'm like, man, I haven't seen bro hoop yet. You know what I mean? Like I done spoke highly about him, about how he can ball and all of this, man. I haven't seen him ball not one time. So I'm basically just watching his movements, because when he came in, he hollered at me, then he went straight and hollered at BB. You know what I mean? Him and BB was kicking it. BB brought him out some food. You know what I mean? I gave him some food. So it was like he was kicking it with BB. So like the whole time, I ain't really say nothing. I ain't say nothing to him about the junk. You know what I mean? So after later on that night, he pulled up on me. He finally came upstairs where I be at by the laundry joint. And he came up that joint, man. He was like, man, that joint crazy, Weezy, man. He's like, I talked to my mama. He said, guess what my mama said? I was like, what? She was like, man, his mama said his brother got sugar in his tank too, out here on the street. I was like, his brother? Like your uncle? He was like, I mean, not my real uncle, but he was like, I mean, I could have kind of tell that his uncle was, I could kind of tell that my uncle was going to be kind of fruity though, Weezy. I was like, why you say that? He was like, man, because, man, the way he act, like he just act crazy always with the women and all of that. Like now I've been locked up 3-4 years. I already know he out of control now. I'm like, that junk crazy. So running the family home, he was like, man, that junk crazy. He's like, so Mom Dukes said that junk don't surprise her. She said it don't surprise her, man. I was like, man, Mom Dukes took that real good. You know what I mean? Like that junk would have had me like, what? Say what? I'd have been crazy, man. That junk, it ain't funny, man. This junk wild. I'm telling y'all, this was a wild situation. So bro trying to deal with it though. Bro trying to deal with it. What can he do? He can't do nothing about the situation that he's in. This man's stepdad, his pops, this man's a freaking shake, rattle, and roller. He says, what can he do? He can't do nothing about this, man. So after me and him talked for a little bit, I was like, yo, bro, why you ain't playing no ball yet? You ain't balling no more. He was like, man, BB said he want me to be point guard on the basketball team. So I'm like, the point guard? He was like, yeah, starting point guard. I was like, well, you got clout now? I said, yeah, BB the coach. I said, you got a little clout now? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna play, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play, man. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. The people that was on the team, like I'll say out the starting five, man, like Shuyon was shake, rattle, and rollers, y'all. So boom. They had this one fat dude from Norfolk, kind of big dude. He was a shake, rattle, and roller. Then they had the diesel dude. He was a shake, rattle, and roller. Then they had this other young boy that was on the team. He was in the cell with somebody, shake, rattle, and roller, man. They had a power forward, a center, and a small forward, man. They all was shake, rattle, and rollers, man. This is my word. They all shake, rattle, and rollers. So now bro was getting put on the team, you know what I mean? And he giving him a starting point guard position. Like, I don't know what to expect, you know what I mean? But I got to keep my eye on him, bro. That's how I was carrying it, man. So I was like, bro, just get back in the ball and bro, like, you know what I mean? He was like, man, I ain't tripping, man. So boom, he get back into hooping. He start playing a little bit outside and he finally had a game. So I snuck to the gym with him that time to go watch the game. And bro did his thing in there. Bro put up about 16 points. He had about four assists. He did good. He did good for his first game with that pod. And he did good, man, balling with them shake, rattle, and rollers, you know what I mean? So, like, they came back from the pod. It was all hyped up that they beat 80 building. 80 building always used to be like the pod, the building, rather, that supposed to be better than everybody, got all the hoopers and all of this. They beat them, you know what I mean? They beat them. So when they came back to the pod, it was like crazy celebration time. You know what I mean? The fat dude from the town and the other dude, the diesel dude, and BB, they was putting it together to make a big nacho for the win. You know what I mean? Like, they would celebrate like that sometimes. So everybody putting in stuff, you know what I mean? So I'm standing on the top tier watching them make the joint before we locked down. Then after bro had came out the shower, so after Victor had came out the shower, he came up the steps. He see me, I was like, bro, you about to eat good, ain't you? He was like, yeah, they making a meal, man. I said, yeah, you about to eat with your new family, bro. I said, that's your new family down there. He was like, Weezy, why you always joking? I was like, man, I'm joking, man. Calm down. He was like, no, Weezy, go ahead with that, man. Don't make fun of those people's lifestyles, Weezy, man. You can't do that. I was like, what? He was like, man, don't make fun of them people's lifestyles, man. I was like, all right, bro, I hear you, man. My bad, bro. Don't hurt me, bro. Don't unalive me, man. He was like, man, go ahead, man. When he said that, BB was like, hey, come on, man. You gotta participate in this too. Come on. Come chop this pickle up. He was like, I'm gonna holler back at you. I was like, all right. Bro went down the steps, sat at the table. I looked up, bro was cutting the pickle up. He got 3 shake, rattle, and rollers around the table. Then he got BB standing right there. He like this cutting the pickle up. He like. The whole time he was chopping the pickle up, his back was to me, but I'm watching that table. I'm like, yo, this is crazy right here. I'm like, I was like, that was the first time I was like, man, I really hope my scanner's wrong, y'all. So boom. I'm like, this is crazy right here, but I had to, because now bro was falling right into the play. This is how usually people fall right into the play. It's that simple. People fall into the play just like this, man. So like, he went from making the meals, playing basketball, to now I'm seeing him go inside the cell with BB. You know what I mean? I'm watching him go inside the cell with BB, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, this is Step Pops, though. This is a dude that raised him, man. You know what I mean? I'm watching him go inside the cell, and I would see him because I'm always in the pod. Like, when I would come out my door, I'm standing in front of my door. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on the top tier standing in front of my door. That's where I'm at. So, like, I would see him come out his cell, go up the steps, and go to BB door. Now, the times that he wouldn't go outside and ball, that's when he would go out there. Now, the dude that BB was in the cell with, he worked in the school. You know what I mean? So, he'll be gone through Mod 3 and Mod 4. So, he wouldn't be there in the afternoon. So, when they just say they call 2 o'clock rec, his roommate is not going to be there. You know what I mean? So, everybody going to go outside. BB roommate is not gonna be there because he's still at the school building. So bro started going in and out the joint, you know what I mean? But like, this is relative though, man. Nah, they not like kinfolk, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like on paper, but like, this is a guy that raised him, but I'm seeing him going in and out the man's cell. So I don't say nothing about it. I scanned him before that. It could be potential, you know what I mean? It could be potentially happening, you know what I mean? But you know, I thought my scanner was wrong because I'm like, yo, bro ain't gonna come in here and just turn out to be a shake, rattle, and roller just because his stepdad doing it. You know what I mean? But like, I had to give him the benefit of the doubt on that, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. Until one day I came out. At first I came out, then I went back in. So I stayed in for a minute, and then it was almost time for Rhett to come back, and I stepped back out, and I came on the tier, and I was just standing on the tier, like, and I looked, and I seen the other boy. It's another boy that slept downstairs. It's a little skinny little boy, black dude. He look like a weasel in the face. That's my word. He look like a freaking anteater in the damn face. I'm looking. He come out of BB cell. He hit the steps like this. He come down the steps fast. He come out of BB because BB cell is the, you open the door, the steps are right there. He come out of BB cell. He hit the steps. He like, CO, open my door. CO open the door. He went inside his cell. Next thing you know, I look up. He going to the shower. He going to the shower. Crazy, man. Start chilling some more. Start looking at my player. I start chilling some more. You know what I mean? I grab my CD player. About to switch the song. And I put the joint back in my pocket. I looked up. I seen bro coming out of BB cell. You know what I mean? He coming out like this though. He like, hey look, I'm gonna grab the chips. We gonna make the piece for the night. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, alright. Hey, go ahead with that, man. Go ahead with that, man. He walked back to his jump. So as he walking back, he turned around. He looked right at me. He was like, oh, what's up, Weezy? I'm like, what's good? He was like, why you go outside? I'm like, cause it's too hot. He was like, well, all right. I'm like, yeah, bro, I ain't talking about nothing, man. He was like, yeah, everything's straight. Everything's straight, you know what I mean? I'm like, all right, that's what's up. So like more and more, he stopped talking to me like that. But that's how I usually go. Cause he's looking at me like, man, I can't hang with Weezy, man. What I'm gonna hang with Weezy for? All Weezy do is joke these people, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really joke these people. But I'm just like, he already know I be joking. You know what I mean? So he like, man, I can't hang with Weezy. That's what I was thinking he was thinking. Like, what else could it be? This man went from like, yo, I'm moving over here to rock with you, which I didn't need him to rock with me. You know what I mean? But like, now that he's in our pod, he's turning into a shake, rattle, and roller, y'all. So boom. It's a crazy situation, man. But this is what goes on in the penitentiary, like I was telling y'all, man. But more and more he fell back, which was cool with me. I didn't care. I'm trying to still go to 30 building, man. I don't know what you got going on. So they used to make their meals. They used to do their little thing, do all of that. Everything used to be straight. So like, he wouldn't do it every day, but I'll say at least a couple times a week. That's when they'll stay in for rec, and he'll shoot in the cell when the dude go to school. You know what I mean? But he in there, but it's supposed to be like somebody like his pops. You know what I mean? So BB kept his cut like the cut would be like majority of the door. You know what I mean? The window is like this tall. He'll have it like to right here. So like, you know, somebody like him that's tall, he probably can walk to the joint and just look right over the joint. Somebody that's a normal person walking by his joint, they don't have to go out their way to look over the joint. So he already knew how he had to have his cut. So that's how he used to have his cut. Man, I promise you, man, every time bro used to go in there, he used to have a cut up. You know what I mean? He used to have a cut up, had a cut up, had a cut up. So I don't know what that happened. I don't know what that happened on this day. This is a crazy situation. I don't know what that happened, man. All I know is while he was in there one day, I'm in the cell. I'm in the cell. I'm not even on the tier or nothing. I'm in the cell. But I guess the old head dude from the art ended up coming back from school. So sometimes, like, you will go to school and, like, you'll go to the school where either you work or you going to school. And they'll be like, yo, the teacher might be like, yo, listen, I only can stay half a class, so y'all gonna have to get sent back, such and such. So I think he was a teacher's aide. I think he was somebody like that the old head dude. So I don't know if that was the case. I'm just guessing that's how he ended up coming back. So I'm in the cell chilling. Man, my word, the laundry dude coming knock on the door. He was like, hey, come out, Weezy, come out, Weezy, come out, Weezy. I was like, what? He was like, come out. I was like, yo, grab my flip-flops. I was like, what happened? He was like, look, 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 look. I look. He was like, over there, look, look. I look. I seen the old head dude like this. Old head dude was coming up the steps like this. He looked like he was playing get up, stand up for your rights. That's how he went up the steps looking at us. He was like, hey, hey. And he looked back, and then his door opened up. He was like, he swung that joint open like this. He was like, but he didn't open it wide. He went in the joint. He was like, oh, y'all think I'm stupid. Oh, y'all think I'm stupid. That's what y'all think. That's what, man, you better get out my cell, man. Yeah, y'all think I'm stupid or something, y'all. That's what y'all think. That's what y'all think. People was like, who think you stupid? That's all you heard was a deep voice say, who think who's stupid? Don't nobody think who's stupid. What you talk about? I don't think you stupid. Next thing you know, you just seen bro come out, bro come out the joint. You know what I mean, but he got his back to the pod, but he's still by the door. Dude like, man, don't come back to my cell, man. I'm telling you, man, don't come back over here to my cell, man. BB was like, man, that's my stepson. He can come over here if he want to. He can come over here if he want to. This just ain't your cell. This is my cell, too. He was like, man, I'm telling you, man, don't come back over here no more, man. I ain't telling you no more. Y'all think I'm stupid, man. This motherfucker is not your real son. Let's get that straight. He's not your real motherfucker son. Your little hot ass. You think I'm stupid? You think I'm stupid, motherfucker? That nigga BB was like, okay, keep on showing your ass and watch what I do. Keep on showing off. Come on. Keep on showing off. He was like, nah, fuck that. I don't trust you, bitch. He went in on the BB ass. He was like, I don't trust you, bitch. Yeah, he snapped on BB dumbass. BB was like, all right, motherfucker. So, dude, I'm looking at bro. Bro ain't saying nothing. Bro ain't saying nothing. I'm like, man, this joint crazy. So, bro dipped down the steps, went in his cell. So, he stayed up there cussing BB ass out the whole time. He cussed BB ass out the whole time. So, Rec came back. When Rec started coming back, that's when everybody come in hearing the noise. Everybody, but you used to hearing domestic shit in this goddamn part of me, man. So everybody come back. What the hell going on? That nigga up there, bitch, cussing BB ass out. He cussing BB dumb ass out, is my word. So bro stepped out. You know what I mean? So after he cussed BB ass out, he stepped out. He was like, he can't still by his tail. He was just looking downstairs like, that's how the old dude was looking. He was like, he got up. He was like, he came down the steps like this. He was like, yeah. His homeboy was like, what's wrong with you? He was like, yeah, these niggas, man. These niggas think I'm stupid, man. Yeah, these motherfucking old on the low ass niggas, man. These old sneaky motherfuckers. These niggas too sneaky to even deal with who they really are. Yeah, these old sneaky motherfuckers. Yeah, I seen, I caught him. He trying to change up when I came up that motherfucker. Yeah, I know it, nigga. Victor just standing there like this by his door. He was like, yeah, nigga, I'm talking to you, nigga. Victor taller than the old head and everything. Old head said, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm talking to your motherfucking ass. That's who I'm talking to, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm talking to you, motherfucker. You all in my cell talking about motherfucking, that's your motherfucking stepdaddy. Nigga, yeah, they ain't your blood. Yeah, y'all ain't related for real. Motherfucker, you think I'm stupid? You going in there, motherfucker? My homeboy already told me you go in there every time I go to school, nigga. You think I'm stupid? Victor was like, nah, I don't think you stupid, man. I'm just like, man, like, it ain't like that. It ain't that serious, though, man. Like, I ain't in there doing nothing, man. What you talking about? That's like my peoples, man. He's like, yeah, I bet. Yo, motherfucking peoples, I seen you, man. But you assaulting my intelligence? Man, you assaulting my intelligence? Victor was like, man, look, what you want me to do? BB Cunningham Jones was like, come here. He called the old head, man, come here. Leave him alone. And they was like, man, fuck that. Motherfucker think he's slick, man. Till his motherfucker, I ain't gonna shut up till this motherfucker admit that he's gay. I was like, I looked at him like this, I was like, and John had a quiet scan. And John said, and John said, shake rolling now, Weezy. So boom, old head putting that nigga on blast in front of everybody. I was like, it took his stepdad to bring him out the closet. Now, the old head is accusing him of messing with his damn stepdaddy. I'm like, man, hold on, man. This is too out of control right here, man. This is too out of control right here, man. This is out of control right here, man. So goddamn, the nigga goddamn BB was like, man, listen, he's not messing with me. He's not fucking with me. You got it wrong. He grabbed the old, he came down the steps angry as hell. He was like, you got it wrong. He's not messing with me. You got it wrong. Old head was like, man, I ain't even trying to hear that. BB was like, BB grabbed his face on some maniac shit. He was like, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look. He's not messing with me. That's like my stepson. He's not messing with me. I was just teaching him, showing him, giving him game. He messed with such and such downstairs. He called a boy name. I was like, this word. I looked over at bro. Bro was like, he looked at BB like, BB was like, ain't no more hiding it. No, I was telling you that already last week. We don't hide who we are. We come up front. If you want to be what I'm doing, you can't hide this shit. I told you that, right? He looking straight at Victor. Victor like, yeah. So he was like, tell him what's going on. Before I can shut this motherfucker up. Old head looking stupid. He like, Victor was like, I like such and such, man. I be fucking with him, man. I just gotta use your cell. Cause you know, it's like my pops, he hold me down. Like, make sure I ain't doing nothing stupid. Old head was like, man, that's all you had to say there, young motherfucker, man. The fuck, man. That's all you had to say, motherfucker. Yeah, just admit you gay, nigga. Just admit you motherfucking gay, nigga. I was like, oh, God, man. It's some of the wildest shit I ever heard in my life, y'all. So, boom. Victor was like, yeah. I shit around the room. Yeah. So what? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's my word. I'm looking at the dude, BB like, you did right. You did right. You did right. You did right. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this shit is madness, man. This is some fucking madness, man. Now, the dude that he's saying that he be trying to fuck with, his roommate went to the fucking hole. His roommate is in 62 pod, though. He went to the hole. He's in 62 pod. So it ain't nothing but people from his city just listening to all this information. And I know they finna go back and tell him, but that's how these boys do in there, man. They like fucking real women, pause. They not. But that's how, man, I'm telling you, man. They be having niggas in there fighting over them, man. I'm telling y'all, man. This shit be madness. It be crazy madness, man. So I already know everybody was going back to tell this dude. Now, the dude that he used to fuck with was this kind of diesel light-skinned nigga. You know what I mean? Like, this nigga was a shake, rattler, and roller. But he couldn't come back to our pod. He went to the hole. He been trying to get back to our pod. They ain't let him back to the pod. I think the boy didn't want him to come back to the pod. Especially now that he messing with goddamn Victor. You know what I mean? I promise you, man, they had that big argument. Lady said, stand by for child. Stand by for child. Y'all about to go to dinner. Stand by for child. So we see 63 leaving out. And we see 62 leaving out. You know what I mean? Then we left out. So by the time we got in the child hall, I don't know, everybody's talking about the confrontation. I guess that's what the whole conversation was about. The whole major crazy confrontation. Man, I promise you, man, when we came back from child hall, man, I look up, it's two dudes in our block. Both of them don't look like they supposed to be in there. I'm looking, I'm like, what's going on? But they standing over there by Victor's cell. I'm like, they standing over there by Victor John. I'm like, so I look up, BB come down the steps. When BB come down the steps, he like, nah, he ain't no dude's like, man, fuck that. He ain't here messing with my boy. Fuck that, nigga. Nigga, what the fuck, nigga? You think he ain't got no peoples, nigga? Yeah, that's my peoples, nigga. Just because I'm in another block, you fucking with my boy. BB was like, nah, He was like, man, BB, you ain't got shit to do with this. Carry your motherfucking ass upstairs, BB. BB was like, BB faded to black. BB went back upstairs. He looked like a fucking avatar going up the steps. He was like, he stood in front of his door. You seen the old head that's in the cell with him, like, he grabbed him like this, like, man, you need to mind your business, man. You know, the old head kind of short. He grabbed BB. He was like, you need to mind your business, man. He had him in the hell up. You mind your business, man. Hell wrong with you, man. You got down. Dude was like, man, what the fuck? You think I'm a bitch or something, nigga? You mess with my motherfucking boy? The boy was like, look, we won't doing nothing. We won't together when we did nothing. You won't even in the block. We won't together when me and him started doing something. He said, motherfucker, do that make it right? The boy was like, no, he grabbed a boy by his whole fucking face. He grabbed a boy like this by his whole, he grabbed a boy by his whole face. It's like he basketball palmed that nigga face. He was like, get your ass back to your motherfucking cell. Goddamn, as soon as he said that, Victor swung on that nigga. Man, Victor hit the nigga like the top of his head. I was like, oh shit, Victor took off on the nigga. Nigga was like, that nigga ate that shit, man. That nigga grabbed Victor's ass, man, and took Victor to his cell and started beating Victor's ass, man. I promise you, man, he was beating the shit out of Victor. He was beating the shit out of Victor ass, man. The nigga goddamn BB was standing on stage. He was like, it's like he couldn't take it no more. And nigga came down the steps like a psycho. He's like, all right, that's him. Come on, lay him alone, lay him alone. Next thing you know, he was like, the police about to come in. When they said the police was about to come in, Victor hauled it. And then when they said the police was about to come in, that nigga BB hauled ass. That nigga ain't trying to leave his goddamn peoples. This is my one. That nigga hauled ass back up the steps. Left his motherfucking stepson to continue to get his ass whooped. The nigga Victor in there getting punished. He's getting punished, man. Dude beating his ass. This is my word. Police coming at motherfucker. They seen the nigga getting his ass whooped. The police looked and see it was the nigga. They know the nigga shake, rattle, and roll. You know what I mean? More than likely, this is a shake, rattle, and roll fight. The CO came in there, seen a nigga fighting, seeing all that goddamn blood. He was like, and they got on the walkie-talkie. He was like, 5 minutes later, they coming in motherfucking deep. It was like, yo, y'all stop that shit, man. Dude was like, no, fuck that. He was like, man, stop. Victor was like, get him off me. Get him off me. And then he was hitting Victor. I was like, man, what the fuck? Everybody like, man, this shit crazy, man. This shit crazy as a bitch. They like, man, break it up, man. I'm telling y'all, break it up. Dude was like, no. They sprayed his ass. Hit his ass with that pepper spray, that beat on him. And he was like, all right. He come out and say it like this. CO put his ass on the wall. Boom. Handcuffed his ass. They was like, man, look what you did to this nigga, man. God damn, man. Got that nigga. I went and looked at him like this. And the Victor was just getting off the ground. He was like, shit bleeding all up in here and shit. I'm like, I looked at him like, man, bro, you wildin', bro. You wanted to get in this game. You should have kept playing basketball. That's what you should have done, bro. You got in the wrong fucking game, man. Your dumb ass, man. Stupid ass, man. You come up here, find out your pops is a boy, and you jump in the game with him? The hell is wrong with you, man? They take Victor out too. They take Victor out too, man. My word, both of them went to the hole. They locked dude up. The dude was in 62 pod though. You know what I mean? This is my word. They locked him up. Victor gone too. So I'm like, man, the whole time that shit was going on, I'm like, man, this shit is out of control, man. This shit is out of control, man. I seen Victor a little bit later after I got to the other side, because he was in 40 building now. Now I'm in 30 building. When I got on the other side and I seen him, he won't shake, rattling, and rolling. He wasn't doing none of that. He was balling back, balling and shit. Off the top, I told niggas, hey, yeah, bro, be shake, rattling, and rolling. Y'all know I'm a petty bitch. I said, yeah, bro, shake, rattling, and rolling. Yeah, he was shake, rattling, and rolling on the other side. Yeah, that's a lock. That's a lock, man. He used to see me and be like, oh, Weezy. I was like, bro, come on, bro. Stop it, bro. Come on, man. We ain't got to do that, man. You shake, rattle, and roll and king, man. Stop it, man. You know what I mean? So I didn't even really talk to him. But he didn't shake, rattle, and roll on that side of y'all. BB and them still on that side of y'all. I didn't give a shit what they had going on, man. But it turned out like that, man. And the man ran into his pops and he was a shake, rattle, and roller, y'all. Shit be crazy in penitentiary, man. He even started shake, rattling, and rolling behind that shit, man. Did I know that fucking Victor started shake, rattling, and rolling more or was in 40 building? I don't think he did it in 40 building because there weren't no boys over there. You know what I mean? So I think he tucked his tail. You know what I mean? But he definitely had it in the system. He definitely had it in the system, man. But that was one of the craziest things I ever fucking witnessed, y'all. That was a crazy situation, y'all. But that's that damn story, y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Stay your ass out the way. You already know the count, man. Your family needs you. But you already know what it is, man. You already know what I need y'all to do with this video, man. Like, share, subscribe this video, y'all. And hype this video, man. Every time you hype this video, it works for me, man. I need everybody that's watching this, man. Every single person that's watching this, if you don't do nothing else, hype this video up, y'all. Like, share, subscribe to y'all. And hype this show, y'all. Let's get this. Let's get it. Let's go. But be safe out there, y'all. And stay your ass out of the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments. Get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart just to open your eyes up.